What is going on, faithful? The San Francisco 49ers will see Christian McCaffrey make his season debut today against the Bucs. Feels phenomenal. And as we've heard, we got a little bit of update from Mike Garafolo, which is in line with what we heard earlier this week from Richard Sherman, is that Christian McCaffrey is expected to have a similar role in the offense as he had prior to going down with injury, which again, I believe is to be expected. Now, I know a lot of 49er fans are a little nervous, a little worried about CMC coming back. Obviously, you don't want to re-injure it. You don't want to, have the worst happen, knock on wood. And I totally understand all of those things. But putting myself in the shoes of a Kyle Shanahan, a Christian McCaffrey, if you are 100%, if you are fully back and you are ready to go, then it's time to go, baby. So I'm fully on board with using Christian McCaffrey as the 49ers typically would. We heard from Richard Sherman that CMC potentially could have played against the Dallas Cowboys, and they decided to keep him out to give him almost basically an extra 3 weeks off. So I'm not... If they're saying he's 100, then you got to use him like he's 100. He's the reigning offensive player of the year. We know how important he is to this offense. Christian McCaffrey is like, if he can go, he's going to go. So I really don't think that there's any training wheels here. I think you let CMC rock and roll like you typically would. So that's a good sign. So we expect to see CMC back with a full workload today. Now, obviously, you've got Jordan Mason and you have Isaac Guerendo. I still suggest using those guys. I still believe that, you want to rotate them in. You want to keep CMC fresh. You don't want to just pound it like with CMC like consistently. I would say a nice healthy rotation, get a couple touches for both Guerendo and Jordan Mason would be a good thing. But when it comes to, Christian McCaffrey, I'd say about 20 touches. If you can get CMC 20 touches in this game and he comes out unscathed, I would consider that a success. It was also reported last night that both Deebo Samuel and Jauan Jennings are expected to play in this game, which is a good sign because obviously those two guys have been a little bit banged up, but they will be back. So, when we talk about the 49ers offense, obviously you can't bring BA back, but they're pretty healthy right now. Getting Christian McCaffrey back into the mix, it's a good sign for this 49ers offense. I'm excited to see, Kittle with a little bit of rest. He's been playing through some injuries quietly. I don't think it's really been heavily discussed, but I'm sure that bye week aided him, probably the most, as some of the players on the team. So I'm excited, man. These guys should be fresh and ready to go. It's a beautiful day out here in Florida. I'm on my way to the stadium right now. It's already 82 degrees. It's probably going to be a hot one. But, got to stay hydrated and got to make sure you're ready to rock. So I'm excited for this one. I think the 49ers will be able to come away with this one. I do. I've talked about it. What I'm looking for is I'm looking for 60 minutes of complimentary football. That's what I'm looking for. That's when the 49ers are at their best. That's when they look unstoppable. And that's the hope, man. That's getting Christian McCaffrey back, leads to more extended drives. That means more rest for your defense. Hopefully, Christian McCaffrey also means more points in the red zone as well. So, yeah, I'm hyped for it. I really am. So, expect CMC to get a decent workload. And, hey, the boys are back. After the bye, time to get a big dub. We'll see what happens, though. Let me know what you guys think the score is going to be. Drop your score predictions in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.